Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Wright and welcome back to my channel. And you know those times when you draw something and you film it and you're like, yay, this was gonna be a great video, and then you realize, wow, that took me no time to draw at all, and also I don't want to draw more of whatever I drew because, well, I'm bored of the subject. This is that video. This is all the videos combined into one video, calling it a drawing dump. And it's just gonna be a bunch of random drawings that I felt like couldn't stand on their own in their own video. So yeah, right now I'm drawing a kid in a frog sweater because I saw this frog hoodie sweater thing on Instagram and I was like, oh, that's so cute, but I don't want to pay for it because I don't want to wear it often enough for me to, you know, have a reason to buy it. So I just said, you know what, I'll try to make this a thing. I'll make it a thing and I'll just draw whatever Instagram ad that I come across that I'm like, oh cool, but I don't want to pay it for it. So, and I'll draw like little characters for each of them, and it was gonna be a whole big deal thing where I'd create characters in the outfits and all the interesting Instagram ads I get. But obviously it did not pan out because I drew the chibi little frog guy, and that's about it. That's the only time that's the only one I made. It was gonna be like a whole series thing. I had pictures saved. Yeah, I wasn't very happy with how this turned out as well. Like, it uses a lot of muted colors, and I wanted to use the muted colors because the hoodie is muted green, so I was like, well, I'll just go along with that. But then it kind of turned out a bit weird looking to me, so yeah, I'm not as satisfied with this drawing, which is another reason why it didn't make it into a video of its own. Also, a weird thing that I did in this drawing is I made the light green. Never do that unless you want your character to look sickly, I found out, because he looks kind of sick to his stomach because I decided to experiment with green. So now you know, don't make the same mistake I did. On to the next drawing, and this one is literally just a doodle page. Like, I filmed it because I was like, maybe it'll be a thing. Didn't turn out to be a thing, but I'm very happy with all the like quick little sketch doodles. So the reason why I made a bunch of doodles of Alaskan Malamutes is the type of dog. Yeah. Reason why is because my brother got a cute little Malamute puppy, and her name is Saoirse, and she was so adorable. She was so adorable because we had to get rid of her, which is so sad. I wanted her so bad. She was so cute and lovable and fluffy. She was also kind of stubborn, but I mean, that was just the charm of Saoirse. Aww, I miss her so much. So, the reason why we had to get rid of her is because we'll be moving soon. Don't know when, but moving soon. And we would be moving, and of course we could take the dog with us. Like, I have another dog, her name is Sandy, she's a little Cocker Spaniel. but reason why we couldn't take her with us because it was my brother's dog. Like, my parents weren't gonna take care of it. It was my brother's responsibility, and he just decided that, you know, he can't really give the time and effort needed to train and be with Saoirse, which is a real shame because I was hanging out with Saoirse a lot and she was so cute and fluffy. But yeah, he did the responsible decision of giving her to a family that could take care of her and give her the life that she deserves. And I'm like, I understand that it was the right thing to do, but it doesn't mean that I'm not upset. I really loved her. She was so adorable, and when I found out that, yeah, we're gonna need to get rid of her, or yeah, she's already sold and is given to a family, I, out of defiance, decided to draw a bunch of doodles of Alaskan Malamute puppies. Because I was sad, and I needed all the Alaskan Malamute puppies to make me feel better. Oh, it's just making me sad, jeez. So yeah, that's it. It's just a bunch of dog doodles, super cute, super quick, and super cathartic. They won't ever replace Saoirse in my heart, but I mean, it was helpful getting over that. Let's move on to the last drawing, the last dump of doodle today. If you don't know, I have an online webcomic that only has one episode done. So can I even call it a webcomic? I think it's mostly just like a series of illustrations. I think it's just, you know, it just tells the beginning of a story and then ends there. But it's like a Pokemon fan comic kind of deal, which is why I don't work on it so much, because, well, it's a fan comic and I have a lot of other, drawings and comics and stories that I want to tell other than that. But I really wanted to put a score bunny in the comic, but I didn't want to draw the comic. So I was just like, well, solve this, I'll draw a score bunny. And the score bunny that I created has a metal leg replacement because he lost his leg. And I thought, oh, that'd be such a cute idea. To have, like, I don't know what to call it. He has a replacement leg. And I think it's super cute. I think it's a cool idea. Because then he could be like, I don't know, like Rudolph the other reindeer, like he wants to play soccer, but he couldn't play soccer because he didn't have a leg, and now he has a leg, and so he can play soccer, or football, depending on where you're at. But I think it's a cute, adorable little story, and I want to make it, but at the same time, I have other things that I need to do. So, yeah, so I decided to draw him. And I was gonna draw more Pokemon characters like this, but I only had ideas for the Score Bunny. So, Score Bunny with the replacement leg, it is. And I think he turned out really cute and adorable. And I love his stories. He's just so precious. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more doodle dumps or other drawings that, you know, I actually planned on making a video, you can, go to my channel, click another video, or click whatever video pops up on screen, and yeah, I mean, thanks for watching, and, I never know how to end the thing. Thanks, bye.